Hey there, future professionals. Welcome to Employability Plus, the channel where you'll find everything you need to build the skills that get you hired.
Hello friends, welcome back to Employability Plus with you Arun. In today's session, we are going to see how to create an advanced VLOOKUP. Before we begin with advanced VLOOKUP, some of you may not be aware of what is VLOOKUP. Let me, tell you before we, proceed with advanced VLOOKUP. So when I say VLOOKUP, which is a vertical lookup, basically used, you know, to compare between sheets. When you have a data set which is, similar, we can able to compare it using VLOOKUP. That is one. In case if you want to refer a sheet and retrieve informations based on a related field, in the sense here it is employee code is there. Similarly, if another sheet has employee code and I have empty columns here, which means I have some blank columns where I don't have data which I want to retrieve from this sheet, then I can use a VLOOKUP. I can compare, I can identify unique field and then compare it with another sheet and retrieve whatever information I wanted to have. I can retrieve it through VLOOKUP, right? Now, in a usual VLOOKUP, okay, there is what I would say a limitation, which means that when you do a VLOOKUP like this, VLOOKUP, open the bracket, select the lookup value. It has to be from the leftmost cell. You have to identify something common between both the sheets needs to be selected, which should be in the left side. A2, comma. Then you select this data set. From there, you have to start with the left side. From the reference cell, you can select and then you can select entire range. Then if I give comma 2, comma 0, I can bring this employee name. This Chahat here. Now, in case if I want to do it for other columns, if you are not aware of VLOOKUP or the absolute reference, which is a dollar sign, you have to do it manually again another VLOOKUP. That is one additional work we have to do if you don't know what is a dollar sign, right? Similarly, in case if you are aware of dollar sign, right, but the challenge you will have, the challenge you have is you have to manually edit this column number, because when I want to put a dollar sign, let's say I'm putting a dollar sign here and then copy paste this data, in every field you'll get the same answer. So to get other informations, you have to manually change this 2 to 3, 3 to 4 kind of thing. You have to do it manually. Instead, editing the formula and making the changes, which basically, add up to the working hours, which means it will additionally consume more time, right? When you involve in doing it manually, right? Here in this case, we are going to incorporate a small formula so that this also will be taken care. You don't need to do anything. You have to write one formula, drag it to all the columns. It will work in all columns. How can we do it? First, before that, let's understand what is this column formula. If I put equal to column, open bracket and close bracket. Okay, let's say if I put a column, let me increase the font size for better visibility. Equal to column, open bracket and close bracket, it will give me the column number. I is in the column number. The column number for I is 9. Similarly, if I put equal to row, open bracket, close bracket, what happens? It will give me the row number. Row number is 1 2 3 4 5 exactly. So this is a row number 5 and this is column number is 9. So what is the formula we used? A very simple formula, equal to column. So now we are going to incorporate that in our result. When you get the VLOOKUP done, what you can do is you can just, instead of 2, if both the columns are matching, which means that your data sheet column names, the alignment is matching with exactly with the same alignment of this, then all you can do is, instead of giving 2, if both are having similar column, which means what I mean by it, employee name in the B column, here also employee name is in B column, date of joining F column, here also date of joining F column. You don't need to do it manually. What you can do, instead of 2, you can type column formula. What happens when you copy paste this data? You don't need to manually change, right? Just drag it. It will, it will automatically change according to the respective column number. It is so easy that you don't need to spend time on writing 6 formulas here, because your dollar sign usage will help you to eliminate that. That is one benefit. When you use column formula also incorporated in that, you don't need to even manually change the index number. So this is called index number. The index number you can eliminate. You don't need to manually change. Okay. Now you might have a question. What if the columns are not matching? Let's say I have a space in between. If I use a column like this, now this is not correct. Results are not correct, not aligned with the data set. In this case, you need to manually count. Now, what is the logic in column number? It will give you the column number, exact column number, whenever you present it in that particular column. So you know that this is the fourth column. And what is the result you want? You want 2 here. And this you want 3 based on the reference column, right? Reference sheet. Because 2 you have the name, 3 you have city. So based on that, here you need to have 2 and here you need to have 3. But here it is 4. How to make 4 into 2? All you have to do is column minus 2. So what happens now? You copy paste, you will get the same result. Employee name is matching, it is matching, the city is matching. All I did is just added column minus 2. That adjustment you have to do. You know the column number. Either you add plus 2 if you are having more columns, or if you have less columns according to the requirement. In this case, I have included 2 columns more. I have a gap, so I just minus those gaps. You getting my point? Like this, you can put plus 2, minus 2. Accordingly, you can do it, so that the benefit is you don't need to write, or you don't need to change the index number manually. That is the benefit of using an advanced VLOOKUP, where dollar sign usage and incorporating an index number, so with the column formula, you can eliminate and you can save a lot of time, right? I hope you understood the concept of advanced VLOOKUP. Okay, all you can do is, one, before you delete anything like this, just do Control C, paste special value, Control C, right click, paste special values. So even if you delete it, nothing will happen. This is tips for you. Whenever you work on a formula, if you want to retain the output, the result, better you remove the formula. In the sense, you do a paste special value, so that your information will be retained, it will not be lost. With this, I'm coming to I'm concluding this particular section on advanced VLOOKUP. I hope you understood the concept. There's one thing additionally I want to tell you is, in case if you have a column in front of your reference column, where should I start my selection? Should I start from here the selection, or from C column only? Because the reference cell should be the leftmost. Please remember, if you have columns in front, okay, let's say you have columns in front, all you can do is use your selection like this, equal to VLOOKUP, select the employee code, and then start your selection from here, not from here. Don't select from here. Your reference should be the left. So from here you select, right? And in this place, I have to give basically 2 to get employee name. Since I know, I'm just giving 2 comma 0 reference. Since I know employee name is matching, okay, I don't have any issues. I can just put a dollar sign, then put column formula, because the selection starts from there. Copy paste this. Even for copy pasting, don't do it manually. Just copy one line here, bring it to the down, okay. Then shift control up arrow, control V, immediately control C, paste special values. Right click, paste special values. Your information will be retained. Right? With this, session is coming to an end. I hope you have understood very clearly how to create an advanced VLOOKUP, so that you don't need to spend time on including column numbers manually, or also not creating your separate formula for each column, right? Thank you very much. Do subscribe for this particular channel, so that you stay updated with the informations on new videos. Thank you.